how's the friendship with characters when if we talking about again like the Tyler Perry, you guys were the characters all lived on the same street, but you guys did about 4, 5 seasons.
We did
of
5
that
seasons,
and the seasons were long as hell. So
yeah,
there's a lot of
like 20.
there's a lot of episodes.
Yeah,
and now you're doing a new show
Right.
where it's multiple episodes.
right.
How's the friendship amongst actors off screen?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Gotta be
First of all,
crucial.
I'm still extremely close with the cast from If Loving You Is Wrong. We've been to each other's weddings, each other's baby showers. You know, we are still very close. And the Residence cast is extremely close. We're all on a text chain, and I don't know about any of y'all, I hate text chains.
You had group chats?
Full on group chat.
I only don't like
That's
them.
how much we love each other. I don't want nobody putting me in a group chat.
How many people was in the group chat?
In this Residence group chat, there's probably 15 of us. There's
Yeah.
a lot, like,
Is
of
it blue or
castmates.
green?
That's how much we love each other. Oh, right, that part.
Because
then
that's
you
what
get
make
out.
me hate a group chat. When it's green, I don't like it.
You know what? We do it on
another.
another app altogether.
Oh,
So
okay.
if somebody wanted to leave, but no one's ever wanted to leave. In fact, people are like, "Oh my God, I got kicked out. Can I hop back in?" We literally love each other, and that will take love because I don't want nobody put me on no group chat. But we are constantly going back and forth, the whole cast. So yeah, it's been a real delight working with them.
She said it's 15 of y'all,
Mhm.
and you hate it.
I love it.
Oh, you love it.
I love this group chat with with the Residence cast. They're amazing. But that's why I say, but it's good to do it on like a third party app, because then you could just be like, I don't
Mute
want to
that.
hear it right there, right? Mute that, and then when you wake up, then you could just
Yeah.
I also want to give you a credit for for Get Hard,
yeah.
with Kevin Hart.
You know what? First of all, I felt the same way about Kevin Hart that I did with Will Ferrell, because they both were,
Touché.
in the we were all in the film together. They're so funny. They are so extremely, extremely funny. And now you talk about improv. Both of them, I feel like that's where they really light up, is in the area of improv. And a lot of times with comedy, traditionally, you have that kind of room. So I did have some room with the Residents where there are places that's called MOS, right, where the character has no lines, where there's no written lines. And that's where you really have room to like do all kinds of things. So that's what I chose for Sheila, was in those places that there were no lines written. I came up with all kinds of lines that actually I realize now in looking at it that they kept a lot of them.
Yeah.
So there is this element of improv. But with like movies, and especially with, those two great icons, Kevin Hart and Will Ferrell, improv was welcomed. And so there were times where literally like I had to hide under set pieces because I was laughing so hard and I could not stop. Like I couldn't get myself together.
Yeah.
What was your introduction like with Kevin? Do you walk? Because I've never met him before, but I feel like if I was to see him in person, I would just start laughing.
Oh,
what was like the first what was your first?
What? To be honest with you, my first encounter with him was actually very heartfelt.
Okay.
Because I knew I was playing his wife. So for me, again, as far as like research and, doing that kind of work before meeting people, I watched this interview that he did with Oprah. And as I was watching it, he started talking about his mom and how his mother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Oh, wow.
And at that exact time, my own mother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Oh, wow.
And when I heard him talk about his mom, and there was a whole story about a Bible that he shared, and it really moved me, And so when I met him, when I flew down to New Orleans, which is where we filmed, that was one of the first things that I said, was like, my condolences on your mom. And I'm kind of going through that journey right now. And so we were able to connect on that level.
Yeah.
Which I always, when it comes to filming, you're jumping directly into these relationships, right? Like your husband or your wife, right? Like this is an intimate relationship, and you're just now meeting a person, right?
Yeah.
So it's not natural. It's not a natural human thing to like, suddenly you're my kid. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So as an actor, you have to find your way in. And a lot of times I'll do that by finding intimate things to be able to talk about and share, on that level, so that you're able to kind of pretty quickly go deeper than you would in like just, hey, I love your work. You
Right.
know, okay, let's do this. So that's how we initially connected.
Well, congratulations on your new role. Thank you for pulling up and kicking it with us.
Thank you.
Also, talk about the world is waiting for you.
Oh, so I have a new book coming out called The World is Waiting for You. And it's really for anybody who has a dream and who has either felt stuck or who has felt like, why me? I'm not sure what my purpose is. Do I have what it takes to come out in the world and be the fullness of who I feel called to be? Viola Davis has written the foreword, and I'm excited about it. The subtitle is Manifest the God Dream over your life. Embrace your calling and manifest the God dream over your life. And I feel like all of us here are really living a dream, right? We dreamed to be in some of these places, and here we are.
Sure.
So I just really want to encourage other people that there is a grand God dream. Like Oprah says, God can dream a bigger dream than you can dream for yourself. So you can just get that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target. The World is Waiting for You by Edwina Findley.